I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Cooks' Saints going up against Jones' Falcons. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, there's a new building set to open adjacent. Now they're still playing football at the Georgia Dome, and that's where we're located here in downtown Atlanta. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And that'll bring up second down. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Finds his target. It's Gates. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. No gain on the play there, second down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Right side catch. This is Gates. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. So completion on second down, that brings up 3rd. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop. That guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Now, look at 56. Look at 56. Look at 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And it's second down. And a man, as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
But that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Shift together here from the D-line. And they're definitely showing blitz here. On second down, here's Breeze. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Here's Breeze to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
second down, Ingram. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Surveying the field. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. That'll bring up second down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
In motion is the tight end Gates. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Now Breeze. And he's got Snead. And they get 14 yards there at a 1st down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a 1st down as well.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Here's Breeze. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. That's caught at the 3. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Mark Ingram. His first touchdown of the new season. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And out of bounds there on the kick. First down, he'll drop to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So the offense has it first and 10. They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on first down. Connects with Sanu right side. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Again, we'll see the pistol here. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he gets it down to the 32. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. And that'll bring up second down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
They'll set up a throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Finding time. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And that... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On the stop, it's Delvin Breaux. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and there for no gain, too?
He sets, and this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarris Bird. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I guess this Richardson is going to throw whenever he wants, man. Sitting there holding the button, he won't throw the ball. Are you serious? Wide open touchdown.
They're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Breeze to throw on second down. He's got time. He's going to float this one deep. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Ooh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit. An illegal contact on a quarterback, the defenders really have to get in line.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage. I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Matt Bosher now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And the ball is knocked out, and the Falcons grab it. And some space here. And now off to the races, down the right side. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The left side completion to Jones. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And that leads to an Atlanta first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll drop the throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22. The offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Now Breeze on third down. And he's got Snead. At 21 yards there as they convert on third. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for the Saints. 45 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing now is Breeze. He was trying to get it to his tight end Gates, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Breeze and he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A gain of 13 and also the first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
All right, here we go.
And the wideout in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
So much of the game today we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A beautiful fake. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Craig Robertson in on the stop. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll come out in the pistol. Ingram again, a first down carry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Brought in left side by Snead. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He's going to launch this thing. He's got a man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. He's going to let it go again. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats inbounds. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Breeze got to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 6 yards to go here on second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Another pistol look here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now a play. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarvis Bird. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Breeze throwing on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. Shift together here from the D-line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to. As he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And, Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
This is Coleman. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They go play action here on first down. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Coleman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play. Came across and knocked it away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. They go screen. This is Ingram. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now Breeze got to have this one. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gates has it over the middle. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
Breeze is going to throw, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks... And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settled for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make?
Look at you, boy. You is garbage. Look at you. Look at you, dog. Trying to run the same play. Look at this trash. Look at this trash. Boy, eat the sack, faggot. Let's go. Eat that. And we're going to call a timeout. And we're going to call a timeout, too. Keep eating up these sacks, boy. Run that same play again, please. Just so I can roast you. Just so I can roast you. I'm about to score again. I'm about to score again, boy. Oh my God, look at that garbage. Man, they gave that man that luck that whole game. You got Brandon Cooks out here on Desmond True Font doing that. That had me tripped, boy. Look. Play exactly that faggot. Get out of here. Oh, look at you.
Remember, he was a junior tennis champion.
Look at you, boy. Injured all your players, you bum. That's what you get, because you a bum. It's because you weak. You ain't got no skill whatsoever. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 picks. I want to appreciate those 5 picks you gave me. All right, please, just let me appreciate those picks. Let me appreciate this pick too, or not. All right, miss a line, but okay. I like it. This man's bum sauce, dog. How did this dude get in the league, man? This dude garbage. He garbage and a half, boy. Boy, lay it. Dislocated hip. Get that faggot out of here. That's another 6 weeks for another player. Get that bum out of here. Bye-bye. Have fun with your too, boy. Have fun with that L, big dog.
Not sure they expected to be in this situation with what they were facing on 3rd down.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Look at that. You threw it to the wrong man right there. And he still gets it. Oh, my God. I'm asleep. This man bombs just all game. Oh my God, this is great. I don't think I've ever played anybody that's as bummish as you, bro. On some real ish right there. That's the game now. Because you ain't going to get this back. Bro, come on, man. Let me switch. Y'all tripping. Look at this. Got 4 people on it. Thank you. Have a nice day, faggot. Have a nice... What? He got it? Are you serious right now? That's what I'm saying, man. This game bummish. This game bummish. You let that man get that, though? Are you serious? Keep throwing that bummish, boy. What'd I tell you? Keep throwing that. They let this man get it when I have 4 people on the ball. Okay. This game makes perfect sense, man. And now watch, he's going to run that same faggot play that he's going to keep running. Yup, think he actually has someone good open. Psych, lay that down. Good game, faggot. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get dropped off, son. See you later, buddy. Get dropped off. That bomb-ish ain't working. That bomb-ish ain't working. That bomb-ish ain't working, bro. Later. Later.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end.
You bum, get dropped off, faggot, with 5 picks.
Really a spectacular affair.
Even though
exactly.
They didn't finish it off,
Later.
You're exactly right.
We out.